What's up, y'all? This is Mr. Dex Factor 87, man. I want to talk about this whole Canelo situation with him moving up to fight this Rocky Fielding guy, whoever he is, at 168. Can y'all Canelo fans please stop justifying this move? Y'all know it's ridiculous and it's a disgrace to boxing. You know, I heard people had the nerve to say that, oh, well, at least, Canelo's challenging himself. He's moving up to fight for a title. First of all, that's not a real title. Stop acting like y'all don't know who the real WBA champ at 168 is. The real WBA champ is Callum Smith at 168, not this Rocky Fielding guy. Matter of fact, Rocky Fielding, I believe he fought Callum Smith and got knocked out in the first round. So I don't want to hear that shit no more about, oh yeah, he's going to fight a title. No, don't. You're trying to rationalize this move. You know it's ducking and maneuvering that Canelo's doing right now. Because he wouldn't be doing that if Charlo wasn't the mandatory. He knows what he's doing. Canelo has a history. I mean, he's a good fighter, but let's be real. He has a history of not fighting young, black, athletic fighters. He ducked the Charlos before at 154. This dude created his own weight class. Like, how? He created his own weight class. He ducked Demetrius Andrade before. He knows what matchups are bad matchups for him. So he's looking for a way out. So he goes up to 168 and they find this Rocky Fielding guy, whoever he is. And y'all don't act like y'all know who he was. Y'all ain't nobody know who he was until Golden Boy announced his fight. And you know, another thing too, Bernard Hopkins said, if I remember, maybe about a little bit before, might have been before the Golovkin fight, or right after, I can't remember. Somebody asked him, will you fight your mandatory Charlo next? So I think it was after he beat Triple G. Will you fight your mandatory Charlo next? You know what Bernard Hopkins said? Well, what has Charlo really done? You know, you have to work and earn a fight with Canelo. So I want a reporter to ask Bernard Hopkins, what did Rocky Fielding do to earn a fight with Canelo? I want them to ask him that question. I want to hear his answer. What did Rocky Fielding do to earn a fight with Canelo? And somebody in the comments can answer that question for me too. No problem. I just want to know if somebody can say what he did to earn a fight with Canelo. Because you know when you hear the what have they done? Well, he hasn't proved anything. Who has he fought? That's code word for we're about to duck. This is a threat in the division. Don't want to fight him. I actually would have been okay. You know, I don't mind him. Well, first off, Canelo doesn't deserve a soft touch when you only fight once or twice a year anyway. So let's get that straight. And you're a champion? No, you don't get soft touches. But if you were to take a soft, I'd rather him fight David Lemieux. At least we know who he is. David Lemieux has a little power. Can't really box, but I mean, he's easy to outbox, but I would have respected that more than this Rocky Fielding guy. And they're trying to mask the situation by making him go up to 168. Make Canelo go up to 168 to make it seem like he's doing something. And then the press is going to try to spin this as like it's some challenge for Canelo going up to 168. Oh, he went up to 168 and fought a title. Now he's a 3-division champ. No, he's not, okay? We know what the deal is. People who watch boxing know what the deal is. You might get to trick them casual fans, but you're not going to trick me. Okay? So the real question is going to be, after he beats this Fielding dude, what's he going to do? He can come back down to 160 and man up and fight Charlo? Oh, no. He's not going to do that. We know that. He'll find another way around Charlo. As I say, Charlo, he made a mistake going for this WBC because I don't see that fight happening with Canelo. I think what's going to happen, it's just my opinion, I think he's going to fight this Fielding guy, and somehow Golovkin and Canelo are going to agree to fight in May. Somehow Charlo's going to get skipped over, and the WBC will justify it. See, they ordered Triple G to fight Charlo, and what Triple G say? Oh no, we don't want that. Like, these guys are all frauds, man. Frauds. Golovkin, Canelo's a fraud. Okay? And you Canelo fans out there, y'all need to be truthful with yourselves. The guy maneuvers around, okay? He has a good resume, yes, but he knows who to fight and who not to fight. Charlo is all wrong for Canelo. We know that. Andrade, wrong for Canelo. Now, Canelo, he might take the winner. He might try to take the winner of Jacobs and Derevyanchenko because he looks at them, or he looks at Jacobs as the weak link out of him, Charlo, and Andrade. Canelo knows what he's doing, man. Y'all need to stop giving this dude a pass. This is a blatant cherry pick and a duck. Blatant. And I dare somebody in the comments to try to justify this move. This is a disgrace to boxing. And I can't believe they're going to put this on pay-per-view and it's going to sell. And this right here is why boxing is where it's at right now. People eat it up. Eat up mismatches that they know is going to happen. And they watch it and give their money and give their viewership. So this is why we're going to continue to see mismatches in boxing. And nothing's going to be done about it because people keep supporting it. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. It's Mr. Dex Factor 87.